All right, guys, today is Monday, October 11th. It is the week of the old school BMX reunion. We're actually leaving this Friday for Tehachapi.
You guys have free coaches.
And so RL and I have been practicing a little extra on our riding. We're just trying to get extra ready for Woodward West this weekend. And RL, you're going to be probably bringing the 22 inch, huh?
Yeah.
So he's been putting in a little extra time on that bike. And
only for dirt jumps, no ground.
Only for dirt jumps?
That's all I've ridden so far. What? Yeah. That's it.
And so what'd you want to show him on this bike today?
I was going to say, I rode this one day for about 5 minutes. It's not dialed in. I did put pegs on it. First thing I noticed on peg wheelies is my foot wants to slide off. Because we built those tapered pegs.
Yeah.
That taper up. And so I noticed the bike's a little bit, wobbly, but I'll get used to it.
Yeah.
But riding it the other day, the first thing I thought was, man, I can't wait to get my 26 with the dimensions I want. Because obviously it's easier to do, get your front wheel up, spinning, all that stuff, but that's about it. But for dirt jumping, this bike feels really good.
And you got 175 cranks on there you just put on?
Yeah, it had 170s, and it was a 25.9 sprockets. I went to a 23.9 175s. I'll tell you, I've run 165, 170s, and 175s. And 170s and 165s, your bike, to me, the bike feels dead. Like you got a small motor in it. You just don't have that push that you get with the longer cranks. And so I'm back to 175s.
Nice. So no free coaster. I guess it's just kind of standard build out of the box.
Yeah, it's just a free wheel.
Front and rear brakes.
Yeah. Kink front U brakes. I think those are kink.
And this is the GT Fueler 22 inch. Have you tried a hang 5 on this?
A little bit. Let me try one. Comes out way different. Yeah. I'm good on my bike.
You're what? Easier to bail off of, I bet.
Yeah, easier to get off, and it comes up so easy.
Yeah.
On my bike, I'm like, and I gotta lift my pedal to get it into my. But again, once we got a steeper head angle,
yeah, that'll help for sure.
Help.
We might be heading to the depot soon, or Polo Grounds, I'm not sure yet. But we'll probably film part of that riding session as well, so we'll see you guys there.
I was trying with a hop.
That's cool.
I think we'll stop on that one.
Yeah.
So, I've been talking to Danny Jax, Jax. He's like really good at hang 5s. I think he's 50, and he does them on 20 inch. But it's not about throwing your weight forward, because then you got to stop the momentum. He gets into the position, and then somehow he brings his bike up to where he's standing, and he doesn't use any brakes.
Wow.
So what I've learned on big bikes is I step a little far on my arch. I'm a little bit forward, and I'm hugging the bars, man. It's like I'm going over the bars. And then you lift with your pedal, which was like those French pros were saying, that's a good way to do it. You lift with your pedal, and that way you're lifting into it, and you're not throwing yourself into it. And then you got to just kind of get into that right position. But lifting the pedal like this, that's a good way to get into it and forward. Until we get some steeper bikes, for big bikes.
Yeah.
You're like this, but it works.
And that's what Danny was showing you?
Well, Danny was showing me, he says at speed, and you know, it's just like, all right, well, I'll use a little more speed, but I'm not going 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
More speed. But if you watch him, his body, he doesn't like throw himself forward. He might move a little bit, but he brings the bike up into where he is standing.
Interesting.
Like this. So it's like this. And how you get the bike up there, that's the difference between on a 26 and a 20 inch.
Yeah.
Be a little farther forward and you got to lift your pedals.
Yeah.
The guys on 20 inch lift their pedals too, because I watch one of their videos.
Cool.
So it's working though.
Yeah. So what trick are you gonna be working on next then?
Today, you mean?
Yeah.
Music got cut again?
Well, it's too loud. I turned it down.
I'm just. 360. It's like a 360 peg, and then you go in forward and come out backwards.
And you're only doing one hang five for today?
Yeah, that was a good one, man. I'm gonna relish in the feeling of actually thinking I know how to do it.
All right, so we've arrived at the depot. You guys have seen this spot before. I've been here a few times now. And RL's got the 22 feeler, as we were showing you earlier in the video. And you've got anything you want to try out on here?
Yep. I want to try to, because I never did this when I was riding. You know, I don't know, just never did it. Wasn't big when I was riding ramps, but just a peg stall and then come back in over there, and I'd like to try that spine.
Jumping over it?
Yeah.
So you double peg stall on the coping up here?
Yeah.
And
that's
then,
what I want to try. That's my goal. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Okay.
But
all right, well, let's see what happens. There he goes.
Man, that's hard to turn around without any vert or without any lift.
What?
Hard to turn around. There's no vert.
Oh, yeah. So you're gonna drop in from here? Oh, got the front peg. How's it feel?
Weird. It's not like they go click and you're locked in. It's like ice.
Yeah, well, because I guess because that's not even vert right there, huh? So the ramp probably kind of pushes you off.
Metal on metal. Ready?
Sure.
My back peg?
You got it on?
No. My front seems to be wanting to go on, not the back.
Is it hitting the crank?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get up there. Oof! Oh.
I just keep going?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Oh, that was both of them. You slid a little too. Tell me when you're gonna go again. You on break? Is that hard?
You're never in shape until you ride a skate park.
Is that hard to do?
It's just I've never done it.
Like, I mean, like, does it feel possible? Like, you can do it today, or does it feel like something you're gonna have to work on for a while?
I don't know. It feels possible. I'll bet you could do it on this bike.
On that bike?
Yeah.
What about the big bike?
Well, I don't know if your peg would fit on enough. But I don't know. Maybe you could.
With the new design.
Is my back peg going on?
I think it's too tilted right now.
Right. I just.
Like, you're slanting it too much.
Yeah, I don't want to fall in. I'm not trying to go 10 feet, man. I'm just trying to make it.
Are you trying to stall or grind?
Whatever. Does my peg stand?
Yeah.
Look it. You're not in. It comes off, man.
That's sketchy. How do you like riding this bike at the park compared to the 26?
I like this bike. Here it's just works better with the transitions and the geometry.
Mm-hmm. What the hell?
What?
You almost ran me over.
You're gonna want back up. I'm gonna go right into it. Ready?
Yeah.
So that corner right there, that's like an 8-foot transition, goes right to vert with a little bit of coping. And Dominguez, Hoffman, Blyther, Wilkerson, Josh White, all those top pros, Eddie Fiola, would pedal from way back there as hard as they could. Dominguez, he literally put everything he had in it to get enough speed to hit it. And when you're hitting an 8-foot transition, it's like boom, it's so quick when you're going that fast.
Wow.
And he just, oh my god, so high, 12 feet out. And then when he would come in, his front tire would tick the coping and his back tire just barely ticking.
Wow.
Same with Brian, man. Brian Blyther was so smooth.
Really?
Wait, you want to get some good? Come here, check this out. Yeah, Blyther would go so high and just be like, whew, you wouldn't even hear his tires. Okay. There's the position of a Miami hopper.
Yeah.
Okay. Wilkerson would do this on a 10-foot ramp, 2 feet higher, 1.5 feet of vert. He would land on the Miami hopper. Just look at that, man.
Wow. And then rolling backwards?
Yes.
Jeez.
He was the first one I saw come in like this too. And if you come over here and look at the bike, look at what that looks like. There's nothing to land on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a long fall.
just insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or Dominguez, all those guys. I always say Dominguez, but they'd ride straight up the ramp. You know, their back tires like this, straight up, come back in backwards.
Wow. You have to be crazy to do that.
Yeah. Think about Matt Hoffman doing this. 25 feet out, man. Out of the top of, like, I don't know, what was it, 20-foot ramp or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even comprehend.
Yeah, that's insane.
Go that way. You want to kind of let the bike unweight a little.
You turn your head?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, dude.
You're doing fine. Just make sure you pull in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scary.
You're always better off pulling in farther than no.
What do you mean in?
Well,
Like in?
let's say you're on the transition right here and you pull up. You got momentum and you're pulling up. Where are you going to go? You're not going to come in. Right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like pulling in would be like this.
I see.
Staying away from that edge. And then, you know, until you get it down.
Like that?
That was no brakes, man.
Oh, really?
I still didn't make it.
Whoa! That was really close. How did it feel?
Hard. That
Yeah.
hit. But you're going into the wind.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's like
true.
you got a pedal, pump, maybe you'll make it.
Yeah. Whoa! All right, guys, so we just got back from riding up in Santa Cruz at the depot for today, and went really well. It seemed like RL made a lot of progress, and I was getting a little more comfortable riding on, I guess you'd call it the quarter pipes at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're starting to do little airs. You totally got the style for it.
Yeah. All right, is there anything you want to go before we end the video? Is there anything you want to say before we end the video?
It was just a good day of riding. You know, it was windy and cold, and it didn't seem like a good time. And we went anyways.
Yeah.
And had a really good time. Had the whole place to ourselves, and it was a lot of fun. And that 22-inch GT worked really good in that bike park. It's not a dirt bike park. It's like mini ramps. There's a big ramp there too. So
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that, but it was really good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Definitely had a good time today. Learned a lot.
Cool. Well, hopefully we'll be making more trips up there in the near future. Keep riding that spot.
Yeah.
And besides that, I think that about wraps up our video. So we'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you guys later.
Peace.